Yo, what's up, digital empire builders? Listen, today I want to share with you the top 7 reasons you might want to invest in a mentor when it comes to creating a digital product business on the internet. A lot of people are selling courses, and that's great. A lot of people are explaining what digital products and selling master resale rights products are, but I'm going to help you understand there's a difference between a course and a mentorship program. Now, I am going to toot my own horn a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to share with you what makes our mentorship program different. But in general, I want you to know why, even early on, it might make sense for you to just go ahead and invest in a mentorship program as you're starting. A lot of times we think that we're going to get a mentor once we get some money rolling in. Well, sometimes the money don't get to rolling in until we get to mentor. So we're going to talk about that today. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, smash that subscribe button, and let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another training series on marketing and selling master resale rights products. If you're new here, I'm Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, where it is my mission and my ministry to help people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, turn them into passive income empires by marrying them with the right digital products, systems, tools, automation, and AI. If you guys want more information on that and a free course on how you can start your own digital product business for less than $20, go to plrprofitmaster.com. So today, y'all, I want to talk about mentorship because there's a difference between buying a course to help you do something and joining a mentorship program. And yes, I'm going to tell you what my mentorship program is all about, but please believe I'm not starving for your money. I want you to win, whether you hire me to help you win or you find another mentor to help you win. I see mentors on Tony Digital is on TikTok right now. Great brother doing some amazing things, and he can help you win in the digital product space. But some people think that mentorship is not worth the investment. No, listen, man, let's just go ahead and get into today's content. So first and foremost, let's talk about why a digital product versus a standalone course. See, when you buy a standalone course, and there's nothing wrong with courses, what I find though in my own coaching practice is that the majority of people cannot take a course and execute on the information being taught in that course at a high level, period. They just can't. In fact, studies show that 70+% of people never even make it through a course. Part of the reason is it's not as easy as people think. And I'm going to take some credit on this, y'all, because when you are a good marketer, when you are a good salesperson, one of the things that we're taught to do in marketing and sales is to make everything seem simple and easy. So when I'm selling you my course, of course, I'm going to tell you you can do it in less than an hour. Of course, I'm going to tell you how simple it is, right? But it's simple for me because I learn best through video. I don't learn by people constantly interjecting and looking over my shoulder. It works best for me to take a course by myself because I'm a loner like that. I work at best by myself, right? Majority of people do not learn that way, right? And they need somebody to hold their hand. They need a guide. They need someone to hold them accountable. So if you know that about yourself, then from this point forward, I don't want you to ever buy a course that does not come with mentorship. That's why we teach all of our students to create an online community around the course because it creates camaraderie. It creates a sense of community, accountability, and next level support. Real-time problem solving. When you have a mentorship program versus a course, you get immediate answers to questions and challenges, eliminating roadblocks that slow progress when you're doing a standalone course. And let's be clear, y'all, life is all about momentum. I'm going to say it again. Life is all about momentum. When you hit a roadblock and you're standing behind that roadblock too long, you start thinking it ain't worth it. That little voice starts getting louder and louder in your head. But when you have a mentor, or you're part of a mentorship program, the minute you hit that roadblock, you can send somebody a text message, you can send somebody an email, you can comment in the community, you can call your mentor if you have that type of relationship with your mentor, right? Accountability and motivation. Mentors help keep you on track and motivated, ensuring consistent progress. That again goes to that momentum thing, man. Once you get some momentum going, I'm telling you, success is inevitable, right? Action-oriented learning. With a mentor, you're guided through actionable steps rather than passively consuming information, right? And I don't care how dope a course is, there's always nuances to the information that you're learning based on your unique circumstance. And this is where having the ability to get on the phone with a mentor or on a group call or something like that and say, hey, it says do this, but I'm a little uncomfortable doing that because here's my situation, and you can present a scenario and your mentor can help you through it. Also proven results. Mentorship programs often focus on implementation, which leads to measurable outcomes faster than a self-guided course, y'all. So should you invest in a mentorship? I put on my thumbnail for this YouTube video is mentorship is the real hack, y'all. All of us, we're looking for cheat codes. We're looking for hacks. We're looking for shortcuts. Let me just help y'all understand something really, really quickly, man. And I hope y'all don't get offended. I hope I can say this and we still be friends. Y'all, the internet is the hack. The internet is the cheat code, TikTok. The internet, that's the hack. Now, what we're trying to do is we're looking for shortcuts to the hack. Am I saying that AI has not made me more effective and efficient in my business? That's not what I'm saying. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a way to get 100% of the benefit with zero work. We're asking the wrong question. We're asking, how can I get the most benefit with the least amount of work? It's not the right question. How can I do the most work and get the most benefit in the most efficient and effective manner? That's the right question. Don't try to avoid the work. I teach in our workshops that a lot of people are running to automation and they don't even know what to automate. You know why they don't know what to automate? Because they haven't done the manual process enough times to even know if it should be automated or if it should even be done at all. Right? I want y'all to understand that. Automation comes from doing a thing manually over and over and over and over and over, and then realizing, you know what? I wonder if there's a way that I can set up a system that does this thing for me so I don't have to do it manually. We would do something one time and then spend 2, 3, 4, 5 days, weeks, months trying to automate that one thing. And that one thing will never show up in our business ever again. And we spent all of this time trying to automate something that need not even be done in the first place. Am I talking too heavy for y'all? Y'all starting to get it? Let me send some shouts out to my peoples on YouTube real quick. What's going on? Relentless Defense Firearm Academy out of St. Louis in the building. He said it's the accountability or competition for me. Yeah, when you're in a program with people who are really on the same mission as you and they're working through and they're having success, it makes you want to get on your grind, period. So what are the 7 reasons that you need to invest in a good mentor? Number 1, accelerated learning. Mentorship is the cheat code, y'all. A mentor has already walked the path you're on. Their experience allows you to skip the trial and error phase, saving months or even years of your life. You're talking about somebody who's already been there and done it. Someone who has thousands of reps in. So when you start your first few reps and you hit those roadblocks, a good mentor can say, oh, no, that's going to happen. Matter of fact, they can tell you what's going to happen before it happens. So when it happens, you're not confused by it. Oh, you know what? My mentor said this was going to happen around this part in my journey, and he gave me a blueprint on how to overcome it. Number 2, we're talking about 7 reasons you need to invest in a mentor. And let me just say this, y'all. Sometimes the investment isn't a financial investment. What I'm struggling with is in my community, they don't have a problem investing the money, right? I have a monthly subscription to my mentorship program, and payments clear like it ain't no business. It ain't nobody's business. But you know where the problem is showing up? It ain't the money. It's the time. Because people haven't learned how to take time to make their dreams come true. And notice I didn't say make time. I said take time. See, God already made all the time. You ain't making no time. It is your duty and your responsibility, though, to take time. Like I took time from NFL football yesterday to build another module in my next course that I got coming up. I didn't make that time. That 24 hours was already made by God. I had to take it from somewhere else, though, that I wanted to give my attention to. I took that time from a 3-hour football game and I poured it into my business. The investment is not always financial. Sometimes it's emotional, mental, social, and time. You got to be willing, y'all, to put the time in. Number 2, clarity and direction. Here's the challenge that I have with some of the people who are pushing master resale rights products. And I shouldn't say it's a little bit of a challenge for me, because I'm glad that people are pushing it, because this is by far the easiest way to make money on the internet, especially for brand new people. But the challenge that I have with people pushing it is that they are pushing people to only consider selling the marketing products. And for instance, I have so if I use Relentless Defense Firearm Academy, for instance, he's a student in our mastermind community. He's building a business around the Second Amendment, firearms training, and that kind of stuff. While I want him to go through our marketing courses, right? Everybody who joins our community, we give them our 15 core skills pack. These are skills that you need to master, like email marketing, website and funnel building, and things like that. I want him to go through those things for his business, but I don't necessarily want him to sell those digital products unless he wants to. The digital products he needs to sell are digital products that are going to lead people to buying his main thing. When you have a good mentor, they're going to find out what your goals are, what your skill sets are, where you have those mental blocks and those mind blocks, and they're going to help you overcome those things to get the results you want, not the results that they want. So when we're talking about number 2, clarity and direction, a mentor helps you focus on what matters most to you, providing clarity on your goals, audience, and strategies for your success. Yes, if they sell a bunch of my products, they're going to make me a bunch of money. I'm going to pay them a 30% commission, but guess what? If they sell a bunch of their products, they're going to earn 100% commission. They're going to build a bigger, bolder, more profitable brand for themselves. And that's what a good mentor wants to do, is say, hey, here's how you do more of what you're trying to do to have more of the success that you want to have. My success, the way I'm going to eat off of that is when I help them make the money they're trying to make, they're going to go and tell everybody, hey, man, I got a good mentor. My mentor helped me do X, Y, Z. I went from here to here because of my mentor. And that referral is how I win. But I don't get the referral if I don't help them hit their goals And they're certainly not going to stick around if I keep trying to force them to do the things that I want them to do versus the things that they should be doing for their business. Number 3 on our list, if you're just tuning in, we're talking the top 7 reasons you probably want to invest in a mentor. Expert insight. Learn advanced tips, strategies, and techniques that aren't typically included in a standalone course. Again, we talked about those nuances, y'all. A standalone course has to speak to everybody. A mentor can speak to you specifically and directly. I hope did y'all get that? A standalone course has to speak to everybody, but a mentor gets to speak to you directly. See, I get to know my students and I get to know that, man, they're married, they got kids, they got multiple businesses, they got other commitments, they volunteer at their church, they teach youth sports. Like, okay, out of all of that stuff is important to you. But you know what? If you get up a half an hour earlier and stay up a half hour later, let me tell you what you can do with those 60 minutes to really move your business forward, since you don't want to take time from any of that other stuff that's important to you. Number 4, avoid costly mistakes. Your mentor, if they have been doing what they're teaching you how to do for any length of time, they've made some mistakes, right? I jokingly tell y'all all the time that one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my online marketing journey is I deleted a 13,000 person email list because I didn't know how to monetize the email list at the time. All I knew is that GetResponse Bill kept charging me more and more every month because my list was growing more and more every month. And it got to a point where I was paying $150 per month for my GetResponse monthly subscription because I had 13,000 people on my email list. What I didn't know at the time is that I should have been earning at least $1 per person per month for everybody on that email list. $13,000 a month easily helps me cover $150, but I didn't know that. And had I had a mentor in the area of digital marketing or email marketing, they could have told me, say, hey, before you delete that list, let's try something. Let's see if we can email that list and sell those people something where you profit at least $1. If we get 1% of the people on that list, that's 130 people, to give you $1, now your monthly subscription to your autoresponder is just $20 a month out of your pocket. I didn't know that. Lack of mentorship. I didn't have that expert insight. Cost me a huge mistake, right? Big mistake. Now I can teach you how to avoid that mistake. Number 5 on our list, accountability partner. A good mentor is going to serve as someone who's going to hold you accountable. Having someone to report to keeps you disciplined and ensures you stay on track with your goals. I don't know about you, man, but I don't want to let none of my mentors down. So when I show up, before I ask them anything, I show up with what I've already tried to do on my own. Hey, I did this. I took this step. I saw this was going to be a problem. I tried to solve it like this, but I'm still stuck. Can you help me? When I tell you there's nothing a mentor appreciates more than somebody who is taking action on their own and taking responsibility for their success and then comes with a question, right? That's fire, because that's somebody I can work with. Most people are scared, so scared to fail that they want to take any action at all. And that's a problem for a lot of people, y'all. Number 6, networking opportunities. Mentors often introduce you to a network of like-minded individuals, partners, or opportunities that can fast track your growth. Every mentor I've ever had has always put me in the room with other people that I can either learn from or partner with, or people who were on the same level as me and created that natural, friendly competition that encouraged me to go hard. Every one of them. Every single one of them, right? And that's what a good mentor does. Number 7 on our list, confidence booster, y'all. Knowing you have a mentor in your corner boosts your confidence, helping you take bigger and more calculated risks, bigger, bolder actions. And then they teach you how to evaluate the results from those actions. And those results will feed your confidence, and you take even bigger, even bolder actions. Then you analyze those results and you see how you can make them better. That boosts your confidence. And that's how you build momentum, people. So when it comes to our mentorship program directly, this is me now speaking about what we bring to the table. I got 2 great gifts from God, y'all, among others, but I think the greatest 2 gifts that God gave me is he gave me patience and he gave me creative genius. I know how to see things in a way that nobody else on this planet knows how to see, right? And when it comes to business, I know how to then connect all of the dots, not only for me and my business, but for you and your business, right? Patience. For a long time, I struggled to understand how patience is an asset for me. Like, I look at other people's gifts, their talents, and I'm like, man, this person can draw. My son can sing like nobody's business. I got 2 other sons that are crazy athletic. My baby boy has got more swag than anybody I've ever seen, right? Just naturally. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this gift of patience, God? How am I supposed to monetize this? How is this supposed to help me? You know how patience helps you? Helps me. It helps me in fulfilling my purpose. See, my purpose is to teach. And you can't teach if you don't have patience, especially when you're teaching technology to a bunch of people who in 2024, going into 2025, still talking about, Cortez, I don't do technology. What's going on, Valerie? What's going on, Cool J? In 2025, people are still saying, I don't do technology. But I've been called to teach people how to create passive income so that they can buy their time back. And that's going to create a bigger presence for them in the lives of their family and in their community. In 2025, the only way you're creating passive income outside of investing over 20, 30, 40 years is by leveraging technology. So it tickles me a little bit when I hear people say, Cortez, I don't do technology. I'm not technologically savvy. I don't do computers. I don't know nothing about. I'm like, man, listen. 20 years ago, personal computer on mass scale was relatively new. I could hear that then. But today, personal computer in almost every home and almost every pocket for the last 30 years, and you still talking about you don't do computers? I chuckle because that's how God humbles me and says, now you understand why I gave you patience. Because this person is going to be amazing. And when they start walking in their purpose, they're going to transform the lives of a lot of people, but they'll never get there if they don't have someone patient enough to sit with them and teach them how to use this technology. All right, God. Okay. You got me. So if you're interested in learning more about our mentorship program, go to plrprofitmaster.com. Sign up for our free training. It teaches you how to start a digital product business and with less than $20, in less than 60 minutes, right? And that video itself might be 15 minutes long, if that. Then it's going to invite you into our private community. The way we do our mentorship program is, I learned a long time ago from a good mentor of mine, Mark Ware Russell. He says the best way to prove to someone that you can help them is by actually helping them. So before I ask you for a dime, you get to join my mentorship program, our free community, and you get to learn from some of our free resources. You get to jump on some of our free group calls, and you get to see if my personality, if my skill set is a good fit for you. Then you can invest into our paid mentorship, which right now is $100. Normally $300, but for Black Friday, it's $100. That's lifetime membership to our mentorship program. That's lifetime access to our courses and our resources. That's used to be weekly group coaching calls. Now I'm migrating to more of a daily call. So I do daily open office hours in the afternoon, and we're adding daily open office hours in the evening. So when you get off work and you want to take time from Netflix, or you want to take time from sleep, you want to take time from somewhere else to learn how to advance your business, you're going to be able to jump into an open office hours call with me. Now, this isn't in the free community. This is in the paid mentorship. And then when you're in the paid mentorship, we give you 30-day free trial of our digital product sales machine. If you like it, you can keep it. That's $100 per month. The mentorship program, to get in the program, is $100 one time if you're watching this during Black Friday. Otherwise, it's $300 to get into the actual mentorship. If you want the tool that I use to grow my business, that tool starts at $100 per month. You get the first 30 days free, and if you like it, you can keep it. Some people say, Cortez, why you don't include the mentorship and the tool together? Because some people come into the mentorship program and they already have their own tools. So they don't need to pay me $100 per month when they're already paying a monthly subscription to some other tools. They may even have other tools that aren't quite $100 a month. And that's fine too. But at the end of the day, you're going to need some tools to grow your business. And we recommend our digital product sales machine, which is our white label version of Go High Level. Then beyond that, you can graduate to some of our mastermind programs. We teach you how to write a book in 21 days. If you want to become a published author, we teach you how to land podcasting interviews, and we teach you certain strategies to build the authority in your brand. And then if you ultimately want to start creating your courses from scratch, we even teach you how to do that too. Our mentorship program is just what it says it is, a real mentorship program where you get access to me, probably more than you would like, because I'm going to be on you. I want you to win. And everybody in our community is super supportive, and they want to see you win too. Is there friendly competition? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, right? But at the end of the day, we all want to see one another win. So if you're interested, I want you to go to plrprofitmaster.com. Sign up for the free training first to see if you're even into selling digital products and that kind of stuff. And then you can get an invite to our private community, PLR Profit Society. And then if you want to graduate to the PLR Profit Society mentorship program, where you get me as your coach, as your mentor, as your guide through this journey of creating a passive income empire, then you're more than welcome to do that. So I appreciate you guys. We are going to open up the open office hours. Go to cortezhustle.com/open office hours if you want to hop into the Zoom room with us. Tomorrow, we're going to take a look inside of some master resale rights products, and I'm going to teach you how to leverage the assets that come with those products, right? The master resale rights products that we give you when you join our mentorship, or that we recommend, some of the sources that we tell you to go to get them, they come with certain assets. Well, some of you guys are so new, you don't even know what to do with those assets. So we're going to be breaking that down for you tomorrow. So if you have not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to cortezhustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out cortezhustle.com if you want to join our free community.